If your radio is on and you hear that Cardinal rouser, you automatically expect to hear that voice.
Viking Savings Bank Field, everyone, in the quarterfinal round of Section 8 5A football. Dave Harris and Bob Knipp with tonight's call. Everyone, you're listening to KXRA, AM and FM radio, voiceofalexandria.com. On the internet, Alexandria and Rocori Homecoming 2014. Good evening once again, everyone. Welcome to Foley Court Gymnasium. Cardinals coming back. Hawks going to set one left side for Lamb again. This one dug out by the Spartans, now blocked at the net by Schultz. Good. Setterstrom now brings it out to Gorguber. Right side. Corson. Setterstrom. Setterstrom penetrates all the way in. Lays it up and scores. And the ball handed off to Cumberbatch again. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage and pushed back. Now breaks out free to this side. He'll go for a touchdown. He ran into a logjam at the line of scrimmage. Nobody had an arm around him. He broke it out to the right side, went 7 yards for a touchdown. Cardinals lead at 6-0. Pitch off to her right side. Cardinals bring it back to the point. Shot from there by Bartles. They score! It got tipped in front, and the Cardinals win it 4-3 at 2:34 of the overtime.
It's a voice that we've become used to. But as a small kid growing up in Montevideo, Dave Harris developed a love for high school sports, armed with a pen and paper.
He was like student manager, I think, for several of the sports in Montevideo. And I think he also wrote some for the Montevideo paper. And that's kind of how he got into the whole doing sports here in Alec. It was when he came here as a young teacher, the superintendent just asked him if he would be willing to go down to the newspaper and just kind of offer his services in regards to writing columns on Alexandria Sports.
His connection to Alexandria Sports eventually led to longtime announcer Cap Bisciotti asking Dave to fill in for him on the radio.
Dave said he wasn't quite comfortable with doing it, so he asked Cap to take a feed from a radio station that was up in Fargo, I think. And he brought a little tape recorder along, and we sat in the stands, and as the game was going, Dave, tried to do a play-by-play into this little microphone on his recorder. On the way home, we listened to that tape all the way home, and we just had the best laugh because he was so sing-songy in how he was describing the game that he just, I think pretty much thought that probably this wasn't his forte.
The next time Cap asked Dave to fill in, well, he had no choice.
He just told Dave up front, he said, you have to do this game. So he went with Cap's color man, Ray Alfors, and he describes it as knowing the minute that the radio station threw the feed to him, he just kind of took off with it, and it was a very comfortable experience.
Now, decades later, Dave has developed into one of the best. And as you can imagine, after thousands of games, Dave has analyzed and interviewed thousands of athletes, earning respect from colleagues along the way.
From the very first day that I got here back in 1988, he was the first guy to come over to my house and welcome me. And I knew he was, of course, associated with sports all these years. I also had a chance to work with Dave as a color man, play-by-play when boys' team was in the state tournament when John Holston had him, and had a lot of fun working with Dave. And he always got to eat afterwards, and he would have a lot of sugar with his coffee, or maybe it's the other way around, coffee with his sugar. But he's just an icon here, just like Cap Bisciotti was. He's in the same league. He has done so much for young people here in our town for sports, and when I can't go to the games, I still listen to him all the time. He's just a great man.
One of the unique things about Dave is that he really studies the information. He also has been able to develop really a connection with our coaches. He's built trust with them. Even when we get a new head coach, it isn't long, and Dave quickly has won over their trust, and they share with him sometimes some things that are going on within their team that most people don't know. And I think that really gives Dave insight into the teams he's broadcasting, the individuals, the kids. He really gets a sense of who they are and what they're about.
He is among the very best because he is so detailed and so complete that he just gives the audience just a wonderful review of what's going on.
Cardinals trail at the half to the Moorhead Spuds by a score of 12-6.
You talk about multitask. David can multitask at an unbelievable rate. He can speak, he can write, and manage a recorder all at the same time. I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
When we would do games, it was my job to write down the stats, as the game was going on, and goals scored and penalties and so on. And I would be writing them down. Of course, I'm not the fastest person in the world, but Dave would have already written those stats down while he was doing play-by-play and checking his phone and other things. And I would look over and say, how can this be? I'm still writing and you've got that all down already. But he was just amazing at his ability to do so many things at one time.
Dave has been part of our Cardinal Athletic Foundation. He's served in a number of roles, so he's more than just a sports broadcaster or a region secretary for Region 8AA, but he is very involved in our community and gives a lot. And he's always looking for angles and ways to promote our kids, and that's pretty special.
Oh, it amazes me, the things that he can bring up in regards to, specific things that he remembers that have happened in games, who knows how many years ago. He can do it with his golf game, too. I mean, if it happened to him in the Resorters tournament 20 years ago, he can tell you exactly where his ball laid and where he hit it and what he used to hit it. And his mind that way is phenomenal. So, not so good otherwise, but with referring to anything sports, he's got it down.
Oh my goodness, I had to kind of adjust my diet a little bit there over the years because we never ate before the game unless it was a game that was so far away that we just needed to get on the road and get home before it got really, really late. But normally we would always eat after the game. So we're talking like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, we're having a full dinner.
Tech Tigers will start offensively against the Cardinals tonight. They will have at quarterback Chris Mack.
The only thing I give him grief about is that he drinks Coke. He's a Cokeaholic kind of. He just drinks lots of Coke.
He would drop me off at midnight, and then he would swing by the studio here, and he would do his report and file all this information, and then he'd go home. So I know that he wasn't home before probably by 1 o'clock a lot of times. And of course the next morning there Dave was bright and shiny in the morning, ready to go. Had a lot of energy, that guy.
That energy, his attention to detail, and his love for Cardinal sports bore fruit on the golf course. As the head girls golf coach, the successes of Alexandria girls teams are often worthy of the headlines, and his own golf prowess is nothing to sweep under the rug. But Dave is so much more than a sports guy.
The relationship just developed, and we were married here in '67, had our sons, and raised our boys here, and whatever it is, it's worked for 48 years. He's a great dad. He's a wonderful grandfather. We just spent a weekend with our little grandsons. Jack is 5 and Thomas is 2, and they just love him.
Those grandkids will get double time from Dave once he officially turns off the mic. But it's a sure bet that Cardinal sports are still going to be a big part of his life.
Dave won't sit at home. I mean, he's going to be at a game somewhere, so I think it'll be fun for him. But
he'll probably be doing the play-by-play in his head as we're sitting there. But yeah, it'll be fun to go to sporting events with him again.
The following is only a sampling of all the folks who would have liked to have wished you well. But if we let everyone talk, you'd be late for tomorrow's sports reports. Enjoy, Dave.
All right, Dave, good luck, and hopefully retirement doesn't hurt your golf game.
Hi, Dave. I'm one of those fair weather friends, so I am so happy that you brought the enthusiasm and excitement of each game to the radio when I could listen to football at home on those cold nights. Thank you.
I just want to express my appreciation for what you've done for high school programs across the state, for high school kids, and especially what you've done for Alexandria.
Dave Harris has always been, and since I've been in Alexandria, the face of the Cardinal Cardinal Athletics. I've always enjoyed his perfection of the interview without a question.
Just knowing, as the first year, knowing you, I've known you through other things, but just amazing in how the transition you made it for me and giving kudos to kids. Many years of just exciting news reports for these kids, and they deserve it, and thank you very much.
Hey Dave, how you doing, buddy? Congratulations, we love you. Best of luck in retirement, and don't forget to hit them straight.
One quick story, if you remember. Last year I told you that I didn't realize when we actually called in with reports that they would end up on the radio. And I was riding home one day and my girls were listening to the radio program with me, and they go, "Who is that guy that sounds so awful?" And I'm like, "Yeah man, he does sound bad." And as I'm listening, it's me. And then finally realized that I did end up on the radio, so I appreciate that information beforehand, Dave.
Dave, I'm going to miss you. It was fun working with you as a coach and as a player. Thanks, Dave. I've always loved listening to you report on Cardinal Sports, and I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you including Dan's team fully, completely, treating us like all of the other sports. That's always meant a lot to me. Thanks, and good luck to you.
Unbelievable. Time has gone so fast. As we always said, every year we started volleyball, we couldn't believe that a new season was upon us. Well, your new season is upon you. Everything you've done for Cardinal Sports has been fantastic. There's so many people that are just so appreciative of everything you've done.
And many people don't know this, but over the last 21 years, every Friday night in the fall, we've exchanged a hug. I've given you some candy, and certainly I'm going to miss that. So good luck to you. I look forward to seeing you around the facilities, and it's been great to get to know you, and it's great to call you a friend, and I'm going to miss you. Good luck, buddy.
Dave, as a young, new head coach, you always made me feel really comfortable. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Gonna miss you, man. I still remember back when I first started coaching and you were writing for the newspaper. Appreciated all you did for our programs back then and all you've done since then. Even those Saturday morning coaches roundups that we did, I remember those, and in all the interviews, all that you did, you're going to be a blessing that's missed by this school system and by the coaches and the athletes for all your promotion of the Cardinal activities. So thanks again, and your favorite blonde, I played pickleball with her today, and she said hi.
Dave, thank you for all your work in supporting Cardinal sports and activities. We appreciate it so much, and I hope you have a great retirement. You and Evie can actually go to a game and sit together and just have fun and enjoy yourself. You deserve it.
Can't say enough for all that you've done for Cardinal Athletics, supporting football and hockey and being so supportive of the coaches. It's going to miss you on football days, coming down shaking hands, but you've been a great inspiration, a great coach, and you've really promoted Cardinal Athletics. So.
Dave, congratulations. Couldn't have been more excited for you when I heard this news. Good luck, and I know I'll see you out on the golf course.
Congratulations, Dave. It's been awesome being able to work with you over the years. My first experience with you was an awesome science teacher, and the math department came down and kind of checked things out, and I learned a lot from you. And I remember that you had your paddle in your classroom, and you came up and chased me one day when I told kids to go down and just pat you in the stomach and say, "You're just a big teddy bear."
Hey Dave, thanks for all the years of service. It's been amazing working with you. You are truly one of a kind and an original. I hope you enjoy retirement. Take care, and I know we'll see you around.
So Dave, we go way back to Central Junior High and teaching together, but what I really want to talk to you about right now is how you did the radio shows and how much my relatives in the cities appreciated it. And also how much concern you had for Callie when she got hurt, and guess what? She's 100%. Have fun in retirement, and good luck on the course.
Hey Dave, just want to say thank you for all you've done for Cardinal activities. We are going to miss you around here. However, I know you'll be around, but you just take care, enjoy your time, and play golf as much as you can. So thanks again.
Another memory I have is maybe you and Claire Morey on the radio talking about a football game and arguing who made that tackle. So those were fun times. So congratulations on your retirement. You did an awesome job for Cardinal activities. Enjoy.
Hey Dave, I just want to thank you for all you have done for Cardinal Athletics, especially for our students. I know they light up when they talk about you, and even more so, I see you light up talking about our kids, and you've just created such a wonderful environment promoting athletics and activities across the board for all of our kids. You're going to be a huge loss to us. So I wish you the best of luck in retirement, and hope to see you at some Cardinal games in the stands.
Dave, I have so enjoyed the many years that we worked together doing the volleyball. I'm going to miss you, our conversations, but I know this next season in your life is going to bring you much joy, and Evie and you are going to have some wonderful times on the golf course, visiting with those great grandkids, not great, to your grandkids. Enjoy it, Dave. Thank you for many, many years.
Hi, Dave. Thank you for everything that you've done for Cardinal Girls Basketball and for all of our activities through all of these years. I appreciate all of it. Good luck with everything. I wish you a lot of pars and birdies, and take good care of your woman.
I really will miss you, Dave. Maybe not the days we had to stand out on the golf course as co-coaches out there, and rain and snow and wind, and saying how much we enjoyed this game. As you head down this road here, you and Evie both actually, and into your new beginning, I hope you always hit them long and you hit them straight. Well, at least hit them straight.
Well, Dave, we've spent a lot of time together. I think I might have been your broadcast partner for the first girls basketball game that we broadcast, and made a nice run to the state tournament. That's certainly some memories, and spent a lot of time on the golf course together over the years, and also coaching the girls golf team together, and those are memories and things I'll always remember. And hopefully, Dave, you can be like Sid Hartman, and I can be one of your close personal friends.
The big thing for me will be I'll be making a whole lot more suppers. So, but it's a new step, a new beginning.
KXLA, AM and FM Sports, voiceofalexandria.com, and the Alexandria Technical and Community College postgame show. I'm Dave Harris, along with Bob Kneff, saying thank you and good night.